I'm Sunita Chaudhary, and what we're discussing this evening are the spies who come in from the cold. People like Surjeet who are protesting about being abandoned by the state. They are hundreds in numbers in border areas, and yet they are an invisible group. So being ignored after their work is done, is it just an occupational hazard, or should something be done for them?
When Surjeet Singh crossed into India from Pakistan after 30 years, he did not hesitate to admit that he worked as an Indian spy. Surjeet also claimed that there are many Indian spies jailed in Pakistan.
आप यहाँ पे थे, वहाँ और कितने कहते थे?
20 का आदमी है।
तो वो कहाँ के थे?
वो इंडिया के, कोई गुजरात का है, कोई JNK है, कोई पंजाब का है।
He is now moving the courts to prove that he was spying for the Indian army.
हक मंगन वास्ते जरूर जाऊंगा। जियो हक ना देंगे, बाकी अफसरां नाल गल करूंगा। उन्हां नाल गल करके जियो सारे अफसर सैटिस्फाई हुंदे है तो ठीक है, अदरवाइज मैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाऊंगा।
But the government denied Surjeet's claims and said it does not send its citizens as spies to other countries.
हम लोग कोई ये जासूसी नहीं करते हैं, ना हम लोगों का कोई जासूस उधर है।
Spies like Surjeet are forgotten after they get exposed. In Jammu, 59-year-old Vinod Sahni is protesting by chaining himself, holding a tricolour. Vinod curses the day when he was sent as a spy into Pakistan 35 years ago. The lure of more money was just too hard for him to resist. Last month, he was forcibly hospitalized after a hunger strike while demanding a job to earn a livelihood. Codenamed Vinod 22, he along with 3 others were pushed into Pakistan through the Suchetgarh border in Jammu. Bharat Mata Ki! Vinod was arrested in Pakistan and jailed for 11 years.
ये रिहेबिलिटेशन पॉलिसी होनी चाहिए, उनके बच्चों को कम से कम सर्विस देनी चाहिए। हमारी जो जिंदगी जो है, हमारे जीवन का एक पल वापस नहीं दे सकते, हमारी जवानी का एक पल वापस नहीं दे सकते, मगर उसके लिए कम से कम ये मरहम तो लगा सकते हैं।
Vinod may be fighting a losing battle, but there are those who have already given up. Ram Prakash went to Pakistan to spy in 1997. He was arrested and spent 11 years in jail. The father of 3, Ram Prakash finds it hard to make ends meet.
मेरा एक लड़का है, हो सके तो इसे नौकरी दे दें, बाकी मेरी लड़कियों की शादी है, उनके लिए कुछ ना कुछ मेरी मदद करें तो चलो, कुछ नहीं तो मेरा कोई सांस तो थोड़ी निकल जाएगी ना।
And while there are hundreds of such cases, hardly any groups or activists take up the cause of the abandoned spies. Supreme Court lawyer and leader of the Panthers party, Bhim Singh, has joined hands with Surjeet Singh's counsel in Pakistan, Awais Sheikh, to push for the release of prisoners.
He is Indian national. He has been innocent. He has no criminal record. This is a responsibility, first that of the state of Punjab and then government of India, to rehabilitate him even he were not their spy.
It's a tightrope walk for the spies. Their inputs help to devise strategies, but when exposed, they're left to fend for themselves. But one would still believe that there must be some way to help those who are given the prime of their life in jails across the border. With Darshan Kumar in Jammu, Zafar Iqbal for NDTV.
To talk about this, our guest this evening, joining us from Patna, Surjeet Singh. He is formerly of military intelligence. We also have in studio Major General V.K. Singh. He's written a book on the external agency RNW, also was a joint secretary there. Also Colonel Ajay Shukla, retired. He's also a journalist and writer now. And Bhim Singh of the Panthers party, who's now tied up with the Pakistani activists as well to fight for the rights of those who are in prison. First of all, Mr. Surjeet Singh, if I can ask you, the government saying, the Home Secretary saying very clearly that India doesn't even send spies, doesn't have spies. Was that a wise statement to make?
No comments. I'll desist from making any comment on this, but it's perfectly legitimate for intelligence agencies to use assets. All assets are worthy and all assets are legitimate. That is the bottom line, and therefore what revelations or what Mr. Surjeet has acknowledged, even that I would not like to comment, because I am getting various versions. To start with, he said he was RA&W operative, then he said that he was a BSF operative, and now some It's also being maintained that he was a military intelligence operative. So it's too premature to make any comment at the moment. But these are very, very legitimate means and very legitimate ways of doing things in extreme national interest.
Okay.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app, fully optimized for retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.